That's awful. That's one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hectic Watchers. Today, as part of the 12 days of Christmas, we're going to be reacting to Calfreezy's testing every Christmas fast food. If you subscribe to my main channel, you'll see that I've tested out the KFC Christmas food and the McDonald's Christmas food. So it'd be nice to see what Calfreezy's opinion on it is, and also other Christmas fast foods that are out there.
I am visiting some of the UK's most popular food spots, and we're going to be trying their Christmas menus.
That's awful.
Now, first up, the least popular out of all of them today, Starbucks. And that came in at only a 38% popularity rating.
All right, Starbucks are not shy at all about adding to their festive menu. So I picked out a few of the ones that stood out to me. We've got a gingerbread matcha latte. It doesn't look the most appealing from the top. In one of these, I'm not gonna lie, the calories must be through the roof. I don't know if it's actually gonna say on it, but God knows what the calories are on something like this. Ooh, I wasn't sure if the gingerbread and matcha were gonna go together. I actually like that. I was getting ready to say some horrible things about this drink, but I am absolutely
I could not think of anything worse.
Surprised with this. My biggest issue with
I mean, I could, but I just
is that often
don't
they can
like
become really sickly
matcha,
and
to
sweet.
be quite honest.
Okay, I'm actually a fan of that. Like, very surprisingly.
I just
didn't
don't
think
like
it would
coffee
taste.
in general.
Anyways, here we have the Festive Feast Toasty. Actually looks okay. I'll be honest with you. Starbucks food has never ever, not even once, interested me. I don't think there's been one time where we got, oh, let me go get this thing from Starbucks. And from the outside, it looks pretty innocent and not very festive at all. But let's
What's
see
in
what
it
the inside
though?
has to say.
Like, it'll give me cranberry and crap like that in it.
Rubbish, really. I mean, the top part is like quite nice, crispy and toasted, and the bottom bit is just barely toasted at all.
I'm going to assume it's got cranberry in it.
Of course it's got cranberry in it. It doesn't do it for me. I'm disappointed here.
That looks
This
vile.
Festive Feast,
Why would you
is
want that
not
on a
good at all.
toaster?
a lot of bread, way too bready. I'm still chewing on the bread.
No thanks.
Yeah, I just don't really see how you can, how anybody can love
Just knock
this.
my camera.
God, it sounds quite emotional and deep, but you can just see it, like, look at the color between that. Come on, guys. It's a toasty, toast both sides. I don't love it. Thumbs down from me. The winner at Starbucks, gingerbread matcha latte. Yes, you heard that right.
He's got
A
two
30-year-old
drinks.
man.
I'm guessing the other one's just
For the
something
matcha
normal
latte.
that's going to take William guess.
Anyways, our next spot is Nando's.
Nando's has
With
got a
popularity
Christmas
rating
menu.
of 50%. If this list was on me, I'd have had it a bit higher.
Nando's, a favourite of so many here in the UK, and we
Wish
are
I'd
here
done
to
that.
try their Total Slay Burger. I'm interested to see how the Portuguese combine with a British Christmas menu. Let's find out. All right, part of the festive specials, the Bubble and Squeak croquettes, and the Total Slay Burger, which is a chicken breast decked with melted cheese, 2 Bubble and Squeak croquettes. Okay, so I'm getting the croquettes as a starter, and it's also going to appear in the burger. That sounds pretty decent, to be honest with you.
I wanna
Right,
try
let's
this.
out and see. Bubble and Squeak croquettes. I mean, if you're wondering what Bubble and Squeak is, I'm going to put a little thing up right here, and I'm pretty sure it's like a British thing.
Do you know
It
what?
must be
Shout
British
out
thing.
to
The name
whoever's
Bubble and
editing his
Squeak is
videos. This is quality. I like how they did that then. That was quite cool.
Put it this way, without the sauce, we're in deep, deep trouble. It's a bit flavorless. Actually, yes, it's completely flavorless until you have the sauce. All right, so here it is.
That looks
Total
banging.
Slay
Banger.
burger. It's even got its
A
own
banger of a
special
burger.
sticker. Now I've gone for medium. I think that's pretty valid, to be honest. It's not plain, okay? That's the most important thing. Anyways, what do we have in here? Let's open this thing up. That is a lot of caramelized onions. We've got the Peronaise sauce, the Churrasco one, which is in there too. There are 2 of the croquettes I just had the starter of, so they're still in here, the Bubble and Squeak. And then, of course, a load of chicken. They have also added in the chicken gravy. Big fan of this.
This looks absolutely phenomenal. I need to go to
This is a
Nando's and
lot.
try
I'm
this.
worried about the amount of caramelized onions.
I might have to take the onions out though.
I'm not gonna lie, there's too much going on here. I'm struggling to find like the festive side. I am gonna dip it in the gravy though. Like now we're just doing way too much. We got the Peronaise and the chicken gravy. This is a hell of a messy burger. I don't know what happened at Nando's HQ when they decided to do a festive burger, but I like the fact they didn't just cram it with cranberry sauce, because that feels like
Which is what most
the obvious
people are
thing
doing.
everyone's doing about.
Like how he's got he's actually
No.
gone and got what he
The
actually wants from
Peronaise,
Nando's as
the
well
gravy,
on side that he's going to eat
the
after.
caramelized onions, the cheese. I probably wouldn't get this over my usual Nando's order. Yeah, I rate them for trying something new. Just not for me. Not for me personally.
We're still nowhere near the most popular place in the UK.
Ooh,
Next up
Krispy
is
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme with a score of 52%.
Hi there. Is the purple one the festive one on that window there? Yeah, could I get one of those, please? Thanks.
Quality Street.
This right here is what they've called the purple one. It's actually Quality Street. I'm curious, I love a Quality Street, and Quality Street is the definition of festive here in the UK. It's like a box of chocolates that you get, and pretty much every household in the UK has them over Christmas.
I can imagine that's
There you go.
absolutely
I think
phenomenal.
it's got like a chocolatey interior. Let me get a bit more of that. This is really nice. But my God, it's filthy. I feel so naughty having this. But then again, that's kind of what you want from Krispy Kreme, right? You're not coming here for a healthy donut, are you?
Cool.
Might be gym time.
This next spot has definitely grown on me over time. It's KFC with a whopping 56% popularity score.
All right, here we are. There it is, the stuffing tower burger. Job done. Thank God, thank God. There is no queue. Let's go. Come in, come in, come in. All right.
Sure, they would have checked when Domino's
Made it.
shut, like
So-
wherever I
oh
shut
my God,
before.
look, it's ripped on the way. Imagine that fell out. Nah, I'd have lost my mind. Cool. So, I hopefully it's no longer than 10 minutes on this thing. We've not got long left anyway, so I might as well just start my review of the KFC sort of festive munch. It's called like the stuffing tower, I believe. Let me get it out. Oh, this is actually so shaky. This is actually sketchy. So as you guys would have seen, I actually paid for this using my Revolut metal
Oh,
card,
no one
which is
cares.
part of Revolut's metal plan. So you get. I feel like we're already at the crest of this. So let's look at that.
See, this is the burger that I tried, and I
you're probably
absolutely
thinking,
loved
oh,
it.
That's quite normal, but right there at the top, that's the stuffing. And I'm a little bit nervous about this. KFC are either going to get this nailed on, or this is going to be a pretty weak attempt at a Christmas meal.
Because I thought this was amazing.
This is actually, that stuffing really works. You know what it reminds me of? When people put hash browns into a burger. Like, I really like that. And there's like a jam, is it a cranberry sauce maybe? And whilst I'm paying, I'm actually getting rewarded. I earn rev
Oh,
points
no
on my
one
spending.
cares about this
So
stuff. Want to
you
see what your opinion is on the food.
for these videos. Oh, I'm actually genuinely really impressed with this. I think this is one of the first places I feel that have gotten the whole Christmas thing right. I'm loving the sauce. I do think it's a little bit on the drier side, but when you're having something like stuffing, it's pretty much impossible to avoid, honestly. So yeah, overall, I'm probably giving this like a 8.5 out of 10, and it's getting a thumbs up from me. I'm
A
not gonna
thumbs
lie,
up.
you're literally- boom. That's what I'm talking about. Christmas cookie. Well, a mince pie. Is now a bad time to say I don't like mince pies? Anyways, ignore that. Let's
Mince
go.
pie cookie sounds absolutely disgusting.
We made it, and I think we have time to sit in. That's very kind of them to let us do that. Otherwise, I'd have been out there shivering. Anyways, so it's the festive pizza. I'm excited to see what this comes out with. I've gone for personal because, you know, we're not on gluttony. I am bulking, but you'll see with the amount of stuff I'm eating in this video, I've definitely ticked that box. Here we are. It's a festive one here at Domino's. Right, so here we have, I must admit, it actually looks really quite nice. Once again, gone with the classic cranberry sauce. I'm just gonna have to accept That's what these lot love doing. Anyways, we've got a bit of Cumberland sausage. We got some pulled sage and onion turkey on here as well. Big fan of that, and getting a bit of turkey involved. That doesn't seem to be very popular in a lot of these places. You guys got to let me know down in the comments. Are you a cranberry sauce person? I'm 50-50. I think in small doses, I don't mind it. But it just seems that that's what everyone seems to be doing at the moment. Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
everyone's just putting cranberry sauce on everything for some
To
reason.
the Christmas hype. Genuinely, with the size of my mouth, this could seriously just be one bite. I'm going in.
You could have done that.
That's awful. That's one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. And let me not get into that. Cranberry sauce has ruined it. What are we doing? Why? It's like they put in the turkey. Cool, big fan of that. And then they just went cranberry sauce. Like, I'm just gonna drizzle loads of cranberry sauce.
What is it with everyone putting cranberry sauce and
Take
stuff
that
for the
off.
Christmas
No.
foods?
We have to.
Doesn't
do
make
that.
any sense.
Let's part this off because obviously we've got. I mean, they do say it's supposed to look like cookies. So these are the mince cookies. Now, I hold my hands up. We're already off to a bad start. I don't like mince pies, and that's what these are. But G-Film, you like mince pies?
I don't.
Right. Well, brilliant. Because that means there's two of us here that aren't going to like this. And now it's just an unfair. We're already off to a terrible start. I'm going to come into this, though, with an open mind. I'm going to pretend in my head that I love mince pies. Oh, I love that smell.
Mince pies are vile. I don't know how people like them.
What? Is that what mince pie is supposed to look like? No, it's not. I don't eat mince pies, but that's not what it's supposed to look like. By the way, these are actually really nice. They're so sweet, though, that I can have about one before I start getting alerts for diabetes type 1. It does get in between the teeth. There's a lot of space to get in between as well on my shit. I actually don't mind this. Don't ever speak to me again about this. I can't believe that.
Honestly, I thought this next spot would win the entire lot. It's McDonald's with 62%.
Here it is, the Grinch meal. Have a look at this.
Here you go, this is what I
Grinch
tried the other day.
Adams. Includes odd socks. Wait, seriously? Do I actually get socks with this? So, we actually did get kicked out of our McDonald's spot. So we are on a bench in the middle of this gaff, and we're gonna try.
Kicked out? How'd you get kicked out of Mackey's?
So this
Or
is
just
a
'cause they were
Grinch
filming?
lemonade here, but it also has melon syrup in it.
Oh,
which I'm
melon
quite
it
excited
was.
about. That's really nice. Genuinely, I'm not gonna lie, the colour's a bit off-putting, if we're just totally honest, but the Grinch might be onto something. Jesus Christ. Be careful, I'll end up putting you in a McCrispy. Next up, the Mischief Mini McFlurry. Here we go. Very appealing, a bit too appealing. Notice how they've all started coming around now that I've got the Christmas, the festive menu. Yeah, look, bro. Relax. I feel like we've had this like quite a few times before. It's got the M&Ms, the chocolate, and then some sort of like raspberry sauce in there.
That's exactly what I said.
I'm not joking. Look behind you, G-Film. They've all... Nah. We're about to get attacked. Look, they're getting mad. Nah, they're all... Look, they're stood there like they're going to beef me. All three of them lined up in formation, playing 4-3-3, trying to get my drinks. Look, the one thing I am willing to give you is the reindeer treats. How about that?
Chips.
How about the reindeer treats? Yeah, all of a sudden you're not interested. You don't want the carrots, do you? Nobody wants the carrots. Who's still ordering carrots at McDonald's? What are we doing here? Only certain Nashers can actually deal with these level of carrots. Next up, we have got the Grumble Pie.
See, this pie is
This actually
banging. It
bright
is
green, so
phenomenal.
who knows what this looks like coming out the other side. And I have to admit, they fully committed. They haven't just done the packaging, like they've actually affected the food, and I think you definitely get some festive points for that. Anyways, this is an apple pie. Sorry, not an apple pie. Is it an apple pie? There's some other stuff going on as well. This is actually a cranberry pie. So, obviously, cranberry sauce. Of course, a place had to do something with cranberry. They couldn't just leave it alone. fine.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
I think that it's fun, and probably if you're a kid, it's quite appealing. But for the most part, okay, fine. If you're a kid or a pigeon in central London, then fine.
So I must be a kid or a pigeon then, because I really liked it.
Sorry? So you're getting a bit of clobber as well with your meal? Yeah, big fan of this. Odd colours, okay, yeah, loving this.
These socks are better than mine. I got red and
In
yellow.
terms of like branding and packaging,
I want a
this
blue
has been
one.
the most impressive by far. Literally giving you a pair of socks too. Now this is just regular fries, but to Christmasify it, the Grinch salt. So they give you this sachet here, and essentially it's gherkin flavor seasoning.
Yeah, it's vile.
Here we go. Let's
It's
have a look.
vile.
How does this work then? So I guess just bust it wide open.
Did they not give him the salt bag?
Oh my god, that does not look like what I thought it would look like. That looks like a Saturday night.
How much are you putting on?
Wait, what do you mean how much am I putting on? How much should I be putting on? They're giving me the whole thing. I'll be putting the whole thing on, thank you very much. So there it is. There's the chip with the...
Yeah, they didn't give him the shaker bag, so you can't shake it. They're vile.
Now you know me, guys. I hate pickles. I hate gherkins. Why does it work a lot better as a seasoning? And
No, it doesn't.
For your patience, sir.
They're vile.
You can have
They're
one.
disgusting.
Thank you for being kind and... Oh, Nah, if they start descending down on me, I'm in big trouble. Okay.
Just throw the chips at him.
Do you know what? I think that's a sign that we should probably get out of here. As a package, I think they've smashed Christmas the best.
Yeah,
Who doesn't love
they
free
did.
socks?
They just had variety, which made it so much better.
Here we go, the UK's most popular spot, Greggs. Let's see.
I can't believe Greggs is the most popular. I mean, I love a Greggs.
A British classic, a staple. We couldn't do this video without hitting Greggs. Okay, so I am a little bit nervous about Greg? Yeah, I'm really worried about Greg. No, I'm more worried about this festive flatbread. Is this really in Greg's wheelhouse? Can they pull off a flatbread? Never mind a festive one. Oh, that is boiling. And then, of course, not only do we have a flatbread, we also have the festive bake. More worryingly about the festive bake is that to the touch, it's freezing cold. It's okay from the outside, but it's just disappointing that it's cold. I know it's been left out.
I mean, I'd love to have done a video on Greggs, but I just know I wouldn't have liked either of those things.
Hints of cranberry in here. It's okay if you love Greg's bakes, and then you probably will like this. It's something different, but just make sure you're not getting the last one that's there. Now this is what really caught my eye. Nice onion, chicken. It actually looks really quite appealing.
Does it?
It's appealing. Do you not think?
It looks a bit mushy.
I think this is going to be quite good, you know. I'm going to give it a sec. I'm just going to get it cool because I can see it piping hot, and I'll be furious if I burn my tongue. I genuinely think there is not a worse feeling in the world than burning your tongue because it ruins you for like 2 weeks.
It actually does. When you burn something in your mouth, it stays there for so long and it's so annoying.
God, that's dry. Yeah, that's just so dry, so bready. The sauce is just not helping it. It's got a bit of a kick to it. One thing I will say about Greg, sometimes it can actually lack like a bit of flavor and seasoning. You know, it's pretty plain. Now you're chewing this. From here, you would suggest there might be 5, 6 ingredients here, maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 9, maybe 10. I don't know. Do you want to see the ingredient list? Well, they've published it here. Absolutely mental. So, I mean, at least you know if you're ever allergic to something, then you'll certainly find out using Greg's labels. Anyways, I'm not impressed. Sorry, just to get down to it, I'm not impressed. The flatbread is really just like, it's dry, it's a lot. The actual festive bake, I think it would be okay if it was warm. I think it's something a little bit different. Yeah, fine, don't mind it. The festive flatbread is a no from me. And that's gonna wrap up Greg's. Not very impressed.
If there's one word that pops up into my mind after trying all these places, it's cranberry sauce. Let me know if you want me to
3,
head
4.
over.
So it was nice to see another person's opinion on the food that I tried, especially obviously like the KFC burger. We both were on the same level it was a great burger. I really enjoyed it, and obviously so did he. But for some reason he thought the pie was a kid's pie, but I must be a kid because I really liked it. A lot of stuff I don't think I'd go out and try. Like, I love a Greggs. I love a Greggs, but I can't see myself going and eating that festive pie. Maybe trying the festive flatbread. That does look quite nice, to be fair. But what I really want to try is the Nando's burger. I didn't know Nando's were doing a Christmas burger. If I did, I would have done a video on it, like I did for KFC and McDonald's. But the 12 days are already planned out, guys, so I do apologise. But I am going to leave this one there, guys. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment down below. And if you want to see me test out the McDonald's Christmas menu, click that video up there. And if you want to see me test out the KFC Christmas burger, click that one up there.